Miss Linda C. Jones. This is actually take two of this video entitled What I Did for Love. I wanted to see if I could do, I think this is take three or four at this point, but I wanted to make the video a little shorter if possible. And also, I found my mini tripod. And so, shout out to my cousin Annette, because I'm going to give her that shout out again. Hey Annette, much, much, much love. And I'll be giving Annette a shout out in just a second because Annette gave me this tripod a few years ago. So this little mini tripod helps. Kind of quick, funny little story. I kept wondering, where is it? Where is it? Where did I put the mini tripod? Well, it was in one of my gig bags from my last gig, a gig in which, I had my tambourine and some other things for that kind of gig. And so I remembered, oh, that's where I put the mini tripod, which helped because you don't get the shakiness from the video. So this is a most recent picture of me taken from this past Saturday night at my home parish, of which I have been employed for, many years, since the age of 18 years old. So this is a most recent picture of me from that party. Hey, parish family. Anyway, I thought I would use that picture for this video. So a few things. So let's talk about the song a little bit, What I Did for Love. Composer is Marvin Hamlisch. And if you go to the description of this video, go to the far right, click on the arrow, and you will see my description notes. The composer is Mr. Marvin Hamlisch. Big shout out to the extraordinary musicians. Mrs. Ann Copeland accompanied me on the piano. Much gratitude to Ann for sharing her talent and always being so much fun to work with. I can't thank you enough. And also, big shout out to a dear, dear longtime friend of mine, a mentor of mine who is now retired, but the wonderful, phenomenal Mr. Richard Harrison, flautist or flutist, on this particular recording, my professional recording that's found in the link in this description of this video. Mr. Harrison, my dear friend Richard, much love to you, your beautiful wife Anna, your entire family. We go way, way, way back. He's an extraordinary musician. He has taught music all over the city of my beautiful historic hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana. And we became friends when one of my other very dear friends, Mr. Brian Masson, was our music director way back in the day. And Brian would hire Richard for our Christmas events, our Easter events, our other special events. We all became the best of friends. We would go out to dinner, etc. Anyway, Richard performed in many of my concerts and my CD release concerts. And when we went into the recording studio, he graciously agreed to be a part of it, as well as Richard wrote a very special flute part for this recording. It's extraordinary. It's exquisite. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you for so many different things for Richard. It's so important in life that we surround ourselves with people who believe in us, who lift us up rather than knocking us down. It's so important for us to all support one another. And I cannot begin to share with you what an extraordinary supporter of mine Richard has always been, what a believer in me he's always been, and has helped me to better believe in myself. I could go on for days about how incredible this man is, but Richard, with all my heart, my friend, I thank you for being a phenomenal teacher for me, to me, a mentor, someone who believes in me, someone who has encouraged me, and someone who has just always been a phenomenal joy to be around. So, Richard, thank you. And thank you for playing on this recording. And thank you so much for writing this beautiful, beautiful, exquisite flute part. And in that vein of thanking my dear friend, and thanks again to Mrs. Ann Copeland, who did a phenomenal job. In that vein, I'm going to read to you a meme that I found recently and I reposted on my social media. It says, surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and all the thinkers. But most of all, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you, even when you don't see it in yourself. And that transcends into, that's a lead into another person that I want to thank, my dear sweet cousin Annette. Love you so much, cousin. Annette has expressed an extraordinarily abundant amount of support and love to me about so many things. My weight loss journey, which I don't like to talk a lot about, but I hint at it now and then. She's been so complimentary of my pictures, my music. She has taught me so much. And Annette, I thank you, cousin. Annette and I are first cousins. We have been the best of friends since birth. There have been times when in our busy lives we haven't had a chance to connect over the years, but we've always reconnected over and over again. We've always had a phenomenal bond. Our mothers are sisters. And from, birth, whether we were going to them in Houston to visit them or they were coming to New Orleans, Annette and I have had a bond. And I even have a little box of letters where we used to be pen pals and we would write letters to one another. And there's the cutest little stationery paper that Annette sent me some letters on, and it was called A Note from Annette. Yes, I still have that. I don't keep everything, and I do find creative ways in scrapbooks to keep things so that it doesn't become, over the top, that kind of thing. But things that are very special to me, I will usually scrapbook them or put them in a photo album. So, Annette, I love you, and I just can't thank you enough for all the sweet, kind things that you have said and the magnitude of support that you have given me. So, shout out to my beautiful, sweet cousin, Annette. Anyway, I would just like to say again, it's so important for us to build one another up. I have always had a profound appreciation for extraordinarily incredible people in my life and in my music world, my music, in my musical life. When I am on a stage surrounded by incredibly, extraordinarily talented musicians, I am filled with gratitude. I am in awe. And there's an old saying that you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. And when I think about the endless array of musicians that God has placed in my life and that they value me and they want to work with me, I'm blown away with gratitude. And I've had, when I've been the headliner, I've played in many a show where other people are headliners, and when I'm the headliner of a show and these incredible musicians want to work with me, quite often, many of them have said to me, wow, Linda, you're so generous. Usually when someone is headlining an act, they're not so generous to hand over the stage to other musicians for solos or instrumental breakdowns. Well, again, this is my feeling. I am in awe of your talent, of all of the musicians that I get to work with. And my philosophy is that there is room for all of us. And so when we build one another up rather than knocking one another down, our energy levels are not drained. I truly get excited about the talent of others, and it's quite a natural high to be surrounded by people who are talented, but who also appreciate your talent. So, again, from that meme, surround yourself with people who believe in you, even when you don't see the greatness in yourself. So, when you get a moment, please check out the link in my description. The first link that you will see in the description of this video is my YouTube video of what I did for love. And again, thank you, Anne. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you, all of my subscribers. Thank you, my cousin Annette. All right, everybody. Now this video has gone a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I was able to find my tripod, and I just keep learning as I go along on this journey of learning how to get better with my YouTube videos. I'm not mega technical, but I've learned a lot, and I'm going to keep learning. So thanks, everybody. Peace out and God bless. I hope you enjoy the song, and I will see all of you in the next video. God bless.